Hello, I'm Adam, the Learning Coach, and this is How to Write a Song in 30 Years, Episode 3. Now, we've talked about my second song, and we've talked about my third song, and we haven't talked about my first song. This is where it starts to get murky. I'm not really sure which one was my fourth song, but I'm going to choose a song called Please Jenny, which is somewhere in there, fourth, fifth, or sixth. It was another one of my very early songs. And it has an interesting story behind it. I was enamored with XTC's song Snowman. And Snowman, I really liked it because it had this crazy infectious groove. Snowman is off of an album called English Settlement. It's the last song on the album, depending on which version of the album you have. And the song has this crazy... and it's got this jing, 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 jing going back. I can't really describe the groove. All I can say is that it's infectious. And it was crazy difficult for me to figure out why it was so infectious. So I wanted to write a song with that groove. And Please Jenny was going to be that song. It was an unrequited love song from my teenage years. The unrequited love was long since past, but it still served its purpose. I could still remember it, and I used it in the song. And it had the same sort of languishing longing to it. So I tried several strategies to get this crazy feeling of drive. And all the things I did were wrong. They didn't really work in the same way. I'll tell you what they were. One is I had a guitar player playing arpeggios, and they went like this. So, can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Get me down or set me free. And so, it does have a drive to it. It's arpeggios and they're moving forward. But it didn't really have that... It didn't really have that emphasis on the one that I was looking for. But I didn't know that at the time. I was 18 and didn't know what the one was and didn't know how to explain all that. So my drummer and I were trying to figure out the right rhythm to do on this thing, and he was pretty good. He came up with a good chicka chicka because he heard the XTC song, and he kind of knew what to do with the drums, but it still wasn't enough. So I said, hey, let's throw in a beat every 5 beats, even though it's a 4/4 song. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. And I thought that would do something to give the song a kind of a wacky feel. He was a good enough drummer, Jason Hershaft, to do this while he's playing the drums, to add an extra beat every 5. I think he was a math guy and he really liked it. So he did it for me. It failed to have the effect. And even my attempt to sound like Andy Partridge and kind of whine my lyrics, can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me, didn't have the desired effect. So I did have a middle part in the song, kind of a bridge. I think this was the first song. Well, Dead Run had a bridge, but this one had a real bridge. And I think that may be have been more driving and effective than the XTC song. The fact is, knowing what I know now about XTC, I could have told little Adam that XTC's song had this emphasis, this offbeat on the one. And that was what the melody did too. It isn't even freaking, but I'm shivering, shivering. I'm gonna love it, delivering in what I wanna know, man. Why, oh why, does she treat me like a snowman? That was really what I was looking for. That offbeat thing. So it's actually a good thing I didn't latch on to this, and this is the lesson for this song. Had I known enough to copy the XTC song, what I would have ended up with would have been kind of a copy of the XTC song. Because I didn't know enough to copy the XTC song, what I ended up with was a really great song that sounded nothing like the XTC song. So the lesson is, sometimes failure is better than success. And if you don't know enough to do what you're doing, do what you know how to do and be happy with what you end up with. If If you want to hear Please Jenny, it's coming up right after this video. I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm Adam Cole, and I'm always trying to be a better piano teacher.
She doesn't care that I'm upset. She doesn't even know it yet. I hate her 'cause I can't forget. Oh, my Jenny. I hear her on the telephone. I see her when I'm all alone. I want her oh so bad my mind is blown. Oh, my Jenny. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please! Jenny. I don't know, man. It's like this, you know. In high school, you know. Kind of running around, going out of my mind. Not having any idea what to do, you know. And it's really getting on my nerves because, you know, I'd like to have a life of my own. Be free of this stuff, you know. Had a little bit too much, you know. Starting to get a little frustrated about all this. And I don't want to take it anymore. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Jenny, please, Jenny, please! To Jenny. Does she know she's doing this? Made me grateful for a kiss. Turned frustration into bliss. Heart-strung arrows never miss. All of this is in my head. To her I might as well be dead, 'cause that's where all my scheming led. She hasn't heard a thing I've said. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please! Jenny. Another night, and I'll go mad. I don't know why it hurts so bad, 'cause she's the best I never had. Oh, my Jenny. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Everybody, call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free. Please, Jenny, please, Jenny, please. Can you hear my silent plea? Call me up and rescue me. Tie me down or set me free.